Alright. Welcome back, everybody, to another Jurassic World Evolution 3 live stream. Today's major focus, I can't believe I'm saying this, is modular building. I've done some work while you guys have been gone. Don't worry, it's not too much. It was just really adding some more dinosaurs and stuff. So over here, I actually ended up updating some things. A lot of this is going to change. Like these are going to become modular builds. This one's probably going to become a modular build. A lot of this is going to change to modular builds. Some of them I might keep as the prefabs I found in the what is it called? Catalog, I guess. This hotel looks really nice. That's like a new addition here. I thought it looked really cool. Adds to the park. I also found this really cool alpine version of the emergency shelter. And I just thought it was really nice for this park. You already know the restrooms. We had the modern restrooms. We did all the alpine version of the restaurants. By the way, just look at how much money these restaurants are making. $234,000 profit. Just to let you know, that's the profit I get from these restaurants. And I think that's per minute as well. So I'd be making bank. 233,000, 233,000. Oh, yeah, well, I already said that. What else is different? I'm actually trying to remember. Oh, this area is like super busy now. I don't know why. There's not anything different in here. They still won't have babies. I think it's a cohabitation thing with marine life. For some reason, they just can't. I don't know if it's a glitch or if it's just something in game. Over here is not as busy. You got the restrooms, the emergency shelters, lagoon hatchery. I'm probably going to make into my own as well. I'm just using this for now. Also, we know the monorail is going to be mine, and so is the river cruise. I did have to change the direction of the river cruise, which, wait a second. For the first time ever, the cruise actually might be working both ways, guys. I don't know why. But so the problem is like only one side of the cruise was working. So I was like, well, I got to get it to go to the dinosaurs. So I got this, I set it to where the cruises went this direction instead, so that they could see all the dinosaurs that we have now. And so, but apparently now these cruises are going this way, which is perfect, because the reason why I had this was just because it was kind of fun to mess around with and have like a short river cruise going through like a scenic route of the nature. I just thought it was really nice. That's perfect. Also, just want to clarify, if we went to one of these river cruises right now, I don't know if it'll show it. Yeah, 31 visible dinosaurs, 17,500 appeal. That is wild. Wild. My transport rating is at 83%. That's crazy. I also extended this monorail over here to basically go through this, through there, and up over here to like just a facility area. It's not really supposed to be for guests, but guests can use it. It's just got natural paths. I put down a preset of the Raptor paddock to make it look really cool. The Jurassic World one. With a little viewing gallery to see the raptors who are released over here. As I said, I would release them kind of in the desert area-ish. So they're around here. Actually, I think there's there's a few juveniles. There's a baby raptor eating a goat corpse. Oh my gosh, so cute. And I love it because basically I just get them to like have the babies and stuff, and then I just take away the nest. So that way they stop multiplying. Like this one's about to have more raptor eggs, so after those eggs are done, I think I'm gonna just say quits. LOL. I did have the stegos and the triceratopses together, but for some weird reason the the babies kept like going off on their own all the way back here and like making their own territories. So I moved, and then all of a sudden, all the Triceratops babies came back here, and the parents were the only ones up here. So I just moved all the Triceratops back here just to make it easy. And right now, they seem to be okay with that. I mean, I think it's better to have them spread out too, and not all in the same place. Obviously, I don't know what all the babies are doing over here. They're just like chilling in the the grass and the trees, which is fine. There's a few obviously over here as well. So yeah, we separated them out. Did they just have more babies, girl? Okay, so we have 3 minutes until 4 Velociraptor babies. Let me think. I don't know if I showed the Brachy babies, but I don't know if I showed the Dreadnoughtus babies. So we have Dreadnoughtus over here, and they also have some little children as well. And so I took away their nest. As you can see, there's no nest here anymore because the Brachy's just kept they kept having babies. They kept multiplying. And so I added, obviously this was here, but on the opposite side, I also added like a fencing enclosure and rocks to block this off as well. Kind of separate this part of the park, you know, because this is where I think a lot of it like exhibits and things like it be, and this is going to be like the natural wildlife area. We might change like back here to maybe some stuff as well. We'll just see how this ends up, really. But yeah, the goal of this is to be kind of just like a natural wildlife area. I don't know why it keeps pausing. Oh! It's because I'm pressing the keyboard. So I also connected a keyboard and mouse, which is really nice. So that way I'm using controller right now and I'm on PS5, but I'm going to try and see if maybe I can if it'll be easier to modular build with a keyboard and mouse. I know I won't be able to do as much as a PC player can. Obviously, that's just game restrictions in general. For like any game, you always know PC normally performs better anyways. But I've always been a console player, never plan on switching unless I get like really good at PC stuff. So yeah, they're all paused right now. Like you got a little baby trike, they're just so cute. And also, if you don't notice, you can tell the sexual dimorphism. So this is a female because, you know, the crest is smaller, the horns are a little bit smaller, similar to the old model. And then this is a male. As you can see, the crest is way bigger. And the horns are like long bull-like horns. And the males normally have more color to them, which is interesting. This is probably my favorite trike because of the color patterns. I like the blue on the horns, just really cool. I still haven't been able to tell the difference. These are baby stego, they're so cute. I still haven't been able to tell the difference between the sexual dimorphism on the male and female stegos. But if someone figures it out, let me know. It says there's 2 Stegosaurus there, but there's only one. Oh, they're merged in each other. I'm assuming mom and baby. But like this is a female, and then that's a male. I guess just the color pattern for them, maybe bigger. Or no, this is the male. No, this is the female. So maybe bigger plates? Bigger spikes on the tail? I don't know. Maybe it is just color pattern for the Stegosaurus. Like some of them are very noticeable, but others aren't as much. Like if you look at a male and female Brachy, I'm sure there's like no difference. Maybe slight difference in height. Once again for them, it's kind of just color. Parasaurolophus, they're all female. And you have the male over here. I think for male and female, I think the difference is the crest. I could be wrong though. I honestly don't know. The Triceratops, all the Triceratops kind have very distinct difference. Like the Ankylo male, right? And then you have like Ankylo female. Like there's not really a noticeable difference there. Maybe just color. Oh, and look at little baby Ankies too. Oh my god, this one's stuck in like a little running position. That's so cute. No, I didn't mean to. Oh. This is cool. I can kind of just pause it like that with the keyboard. Let me think. What else have I done? As I said, the Raptor paddock, I did some work on that. Obviously, and it's got facilities. So, like, these aren't my facilities. These are just stuff I found on the workshop. Small, compact things. I really like this because it's like, this isn't like a proper facility. This is supposed to be very like low down, low key. So the goal is to eventually obviously use all my own stuff. But for now, we can use some of the stuff from and so that's kind of reference. Like obviously we have the Raptor paddock here, and then we have the Raptors right outside. They might venture if they want. I don't know if they will though. And then, finally, over here by the hatchery is our, like, compy habitat. I found these really cute, like, little enclosures. So I built, like, a natural path around it, and, you know, then there's all, like, the compies just chilling there in the cage. And then, like, a little meat source for them to feed off of. So, yeah, I mean, I mean, I know it shows that they've left their radius, but it's just because of the way the cage is. They actually haven't been able to leave because this border has a collision on, so it just acts as like kind of like an enclosure fence, which is nice. I also haven't seen any of them like actually exit or try to exit. But the goal also is obviously to add some more bigger carnivores in here. Add some exhibits over here. I might end up getting rid of this. I know we worked hard on this, but I might because we have the other Raptor paddock. But this could also just be considered like a memorabilia area, which I don't mind. I think that's a cool idea. But yeah, other than that, not much has changed. Just those few tiny details, tiny things like that. And now the goal of this episode is to attempt modular building. Proper, like my own modular building. Not workshop stuff, nothing like that. I mean, I did some of this on my own. The actual like preset itself is a workshop build. And so I just like edited the terrain of this. This mountain is my own mountain that I collabed. These rocks like that are covered by the monorail are mine, but the only the thing is the arrival point. The monorail and like all this decoration here, except for the restroom that I placed down, is all part of like a preset. But the mountain itself is I made it around this, and I think it just looks really nice. I think I did a really good job on it. I'm really proud of it. So, yeah, I think we're gonna work on that. But to do some of this modular building, we are going. Basically, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to an empty sandbox and build some stuff. That is the goal. So, let's do that. I've got my cup of coffee. Oh, I actually hurt my shoulder today, so it's like in a lot of pain. But we're good, guys. We're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. So yeah, let's go to like an empty sandbox. And we'll probably just do a square map. I'd love to look at some more of these eventually as well. Most of these we know. Like, we know Badlands. We know. The best thing is a lot of these, like, if we haven't played them yet, obviously in the sandbox we can go to them and like see what we're going to be working with in the I don't want to see that, but like we can obviously go to these maps and see what we're going to be working with. That's actually what happened with this map, is I did use this map once, and I was like, wait a second. When I went to the, in the campaign, I was like, oh, I know this map. So, we also have the old Nublar maps as well. Sorna, Nublar 2015. I honestly don't remember the difference between Nublar 93 and Nublar 2015. I don't know why they brought back the United Kingdom map. I hate this map. It's really small, and it's just terrible. The biome, not bad, but the map itself is tiny, and I hate how tiny it is. So, yeah, but let's go in a sandbox. Let's do square level, I said, right? Does it really matter where I go? No, I'm just gonna go temperate. I don't care too much, because the goal is to just build. We're probably gonna like title this map Modular Builds map or something, just so we know like this isn't a proper park, this is where we, you know, work on our modular builds. But you could see in a second a mouse should appear, yes. So like we have control in the keyboard. I don't really play on keyboard and mouse, so I'm not used to it like as much. I have like used it before. So like I'll probably use it to be more precise when it comes to some of these builds. But for now, I also kind of want to just look at some of the stuff that I've gotten from the workshop itself. Like this greenhouse is really cool with all the plants and stuff inside. Indominus Rex enclosure. I absolutely love this. Looks awesome. I got ticket machines. I also like bought this little bus stop. Not bought, they're all free, which is nice. This one is cool, sauropod statue. Compy habitat, which is not the one I placed down, but I just look at that, that's so cool. Curved tunnel. Like this is like a picture. I think this is cool because this is like an idea for like a picture point. Is like in a park. Obviously it's not usable, but it looks like it can be. It's like abandoned Jurassic World picture point. I love it. Looks awesome. Obviously somebody did the Mosasaurus statue, but the problem is you actually, a lot of the statues you need to still do challenge mode and stuff to unlock them. So hopefully in the future they'll just be like, you can have them in sandbox, but just for like other stuff, you know, you can't. Like abandoned old lamp, love that. Straight lamp lines, T-Rex fountain, which the Chinese trees. Herbivore paddock sign, another fountain. This is for like the amphitheater, so you have like foliage and stuff in it. It's not just empty. Now this is supposed to be a parking lot in the picture, but all it shows is the outlines. So I'm assuming it's just to kind of help you start with a parking lot. Let's see, what else do we have here? The Compy habitat I used. T-Rex Kingdom sign. Another one of those like cool triple fountain rock feature. Just looks awesome. A bridge. Obviously this is the one I have in the map, the improved raptor paddock. Jurassic Park sign for Mosasaurus. The other raptor paddock. A ticket booth, which I think looks amazing. Actually, the thing is with this is I'm curious if I do this, I go to paths, can I get the paths to go through? Oh my gosh, wait. That is so cool. That is so cool. Oh my gosh, that fits perfectly too. I think they made this entrance as well for medium paths. That's cool. And obviously you could change like Jurassic Park to Jurassic World. You could do, that's the thing as well, is obviously if you get blueprints, you can also change them to whatever you like. Like you don't have to, you can edit people's blueprints. You should reference it, I feel like that would be the nice thing to do. But you also don't have to do that. Like look at that. If we line that up, boom, it kind of works. Not the right size, but this is the other raptor pen, Dominus Rex jack-o'-lantern skeleton, which we've already used. A raptor's paddock sign, which I probably could have used in my thing. And that's all the blueprints I downloaded in there. Obviously, like you have another bunch of like other stuff. You also have, which I didn't realize we had, is enclosure flora and enclosure rocks provided for us that you can just add into enclosures. They also have a bunch of presets for like path addressings, like benches, trash cans, floral stuff, guest dressing, even some fountain stuff, a rock pile, like just a combination of rocks if you wanted to use their like custom stuff. Also, apparently, if you go to the workshop and search up JWE team, they have a team that works specifically on modular building stuff, and they like release a few things every once in a while. So expect, like, I'm not going to say really good stuff from them, but they release, you know, they're the official game team. So I think it's nice to like appreciate what they also are working on, making sure that they have a team. They also give us rock arches. I did not realize this. Like, this is a small rock arch. They give us a huge rock cave, which I've already used. Or I used one of the caves. Huge rock formation. Like, what is this? Like a little sit-down area with light. Another scenery path light thing. Like a guest spot. That's so cool. Asia path seating. Like, they even have the stuff for the Asia. This is some of the stuff from the deluxe pack that I got. So when I got the deluxe edition, I get some of this stuff, which is just freaking awesome, man. Like this Megalodon pterosaur fountain. I love it. This one, sick. Badlands set, obviously. And yeah, that's like some of their stuff in there. Which we're still at 100%. Yeah, I thought it would go down a lot quicker. Apparently there's a problem with console with having like it just goes way too fast, but they have been improving it slowly. So for all I know, they could improve. There's a lot of things you can't change, like ranger posts, security cameras, like you can't customize. I'm sure there's a way to like kind of customize them, but also most presets also have like Jurassic World, Jurassic Park, and Den, or if they do, they might have like an Asia style. Like this one I downloaded someone's Asia style version, an English response facility, which looks sick, and then an abandoned Den one, which was even cooler. Like if you wanted to create an abandoned, broken down Jurassic World or something, that would be an idea. The marketplace is a new building. I downloaded like this open air auction house, which is by the JWE team, by the way, that they made themselves, which as you can see, it actually looks pretty cool. It obviously, like, guests can't walk through it or anything, but it functions just like the marketplace does. So it's kind of just another building for the marketplace if you didn't want this. You know, because it's very specific. It's just the Den option. So like having this gives you more options. I'm sure there's plenty on the marketplace too that I just haven't downloaded. Like this, the Science Center with a glass gallery. Looks nice, simple, not too complicated. I like this one as well, but I prefer the Jurassic Park one. I just think it looks so cool. Especially like the front of it with the, like, that just looks so much like a Science Center. This, I guess, but I just love this. I don't know why. I have a few arrival points, which I guess there's that one. This is like a tropical brutalism. I don't know what that is. Jurassic Park arrival point? Huh. They literally just added the helicopter and made some water next to it. And so they made the picture so people would download it. Like this, look at the, what the somebody built a whole airstrip for an arrival point. That's crazy. Hold on, I gotta put this down. Not allowed. Not allowed. There we go. Oh my gosh. That is so cool. Look at the detail that went into this as well. I mean, if you look at it like that, you can see them merging, but like, that's so cool. With the helicopter for the arrival. I think it's supposed to have 2 arrival helicopters. I actually don't know if that's a glitch as well, because sometimes it says there's 2. And like, so like they didn't even edit anything about the arrival building, which I'm assuming they will. But I think the goal was to just make the airstrip and then you kind of create what you want to create as the arrival point. Looks sick. It takes up no room, still at 100%. That's crazy. Obviously now that I have that arrival point down, like I can't build any more. Unless I turn on like infinite arrival points that don't have This is really cool as well. I want to use this in one of my builds eventually. This is made by, I forget their name, but I saw this in a YouTube video that was like creations for the week in the workshop, and it's just so good. like it's a super visitor center, which this is what the visitor center in Jurassic Park should have looked like. Like, look at this. It's got a cool little scenic outside area, more balconies. Like, actually looks like it can fit everything that that was in the visitor center in the first film. And not just that, the paths, like there's not as many as the other visitor center, which is like just perfect. But even this, like I can do that, and I can still curve like this around. Right, and connect those. But I can also somebody was able to like fit the path perfectly. Obviously, I'm really bad at that. And you could even like make it look like it connects to there. So that way guests actually like can walk through this area, which I think is the goal as well. It just looks so good. It looks so good. We're just gonna connect it up for fun for now. Just so it like takes away that warning. Like hotels, like I have a few options. They have a few options, and then obviously like this is the one you saw that I had. There's this one that I looked at. This one which was like a natural, the treehouse one, Asia hotel. Like oh, just so cool. Amenities. I don't think I downloaded any other amenities, but they already have so many options for these. It's crazy. Honestly, monorail, like, this is very similar to the one I had, right? As I said, mostly same. Obviously, I changed, like, quite a bit of it, made the terrain myself. It doesn't come with the mountain I made. This is a Jurassic Park monorail option, which looks sick. Looks like Jurassic Park instead of Jurassic World, which looks like that. And an Asia monorail someone made. I like how it says train, but just looks so good. So yeah, I mean, there's like a few options. Obviously, like viewing gallery, they have a few options. And I found this one, which I have no clue what I would do with this. I don't even know if guests actually like properly use that. You know, compared to the lagoon one, which is where they actually use it. The rock viewing gallery I've used a few times because it just looks so good. All the different versions for tours. I'm sure there's plenty of tour buildings in the workshop as well that people have worked on. There's also park builds, which I'd love to check some out eventually. But that is not the point today. Today, the point is making our stuff. So, one of the first things I know that I have in my park, for certain, is a custom monorail. I wanted that. So also if you want to know custom design, boom, you just do that. So we're gonna place down a little monorail right there, and obviously like we can edit all this stuff. It gives us all the options. Exit out for now because I think you can easily access it again. I'm trying to remember though. Edit group, yeah, there you go. Like I want to try a few different buildings, but I don't want to like, you know, force it. So I'm gonna. Luckily, it also says what it will be above it, which is nice. I might try custom emergency shelter. We'll see. I want to make custom amenities eventually, but we'll stay away from that for now. We'll do... I had a bunch of these customized, so custom response facility. Which sucks. And I think you can edit it still. Like, obviously, I'll have to add the stuff. Let's do custom. Maintenance facility as well. And a paleomedical. Alright, what should we start with? Obviously, if this fails, then we're not going to do this. But I'd like to build my own stuff, as I said. So, that is the goal. Actually, I might edit this grouping. No, I want the... How do I get... Is it just poll separate? Oh, it is. There we go, torch. Duplicate. Let's duplicate. And let's just do free move. And let's try and get it. Is there a way to resize? It's probably a good question. Advanced scale? Haha, I figured it out. I don't think I have to be perfect with this. That'll be fine. And then probably should have made sure it was lined up first. LOL. And then we'll just duplicate this. Make it Z. We just... It should... Okay, apparently they're not even with each other, which is a little annoying. That's fine. There we go. Without a mouse and keyboard, guys, I just did that. Oh my god, we're so good at modular building! Yes! Okay. Now, here comes the hard stuff. Obviously we need to go into the scenery. We probably want to start down here with the building itself. Look at that, flattening foundations, baby. Um, there we go. It wasn't working at first, it was snapping to the side kind of stuff. Wait, does it? Why is it doing that? That's fine, that looks nice actually. Guys, look at me go. I'm so good. I'm building a box. Oh my god. I'm so good at modular building. Guys, it's not even funny. First day. Why isn't that... No, how do I just demolish a single item? Oh, shoot. Like that, okay. Why is that one working, but this one isn't? It doesn't want to align. Why? What is up? Oh my god, one's smaller than the other. Don't you dare. Why? Why aren't you the same? Why? 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 I don't understand why you don't want to be the same. No, I want... Yep. Why are we all the way over here now? What the frick are you doing? Stop it. Oh, man, guys, this is stressful, guys. Guys, this is really stressful. Oh my gosh. Is it because I'm on keyboard, or is it something, or is it because I'm on controller, or is there like really specific thing I have to do that I'm not doing? Like, do I need to turn off like this grid stuff? I'm just utterly confused. Obviously, if I like do this, I can expand the grid of the build. What happened to the same size piece as well? This is this that piece? Yeah. There. Look how easy that was. Boom. I want the same thing. Does this look good? Oh my god. Why is the wall a different size? But yes. Okay, they have glass, don't they? Also, let's add the floors. Let's do these flattening foundations again. Bring those. Windows and doors. Here we go. I wanted to go there. How do I get it to get on?
Let me throw this way quickly. Because in your record?
I don't know how to change this.
Can you not get it like reversed? Can you ask? Did you talk to your heart about?
I don't know how to do this. Hold on, we're almost
done. You could appeal to your knee and be successful. Well, I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry, it sounds like you had a rough day because of that.
I don't want it up there. Oh my god. Just, it doesn't want to go to one place. Why are you going down there? Oh my gosh.
Did you get your paper done? Did you get a lot of good work done on it? find? Like gold or something? Wait, so did they just drop you on this like at night they drop you at the campsite? Yeah. Oh, this sucks. It really does suck. I guess there. So it's just since you don't have any way to get out of
Hmm. I think this is. I have the right idea. I need to get a wall.
That's actually really nice. It's good. That'd be fun though. Like in paintings? That was a stupid question. Yeah, that was a stupid question. I'm sorry. I was looking at artwork today in all of my classes because I was bored. So it is my fault. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the chalice. In some, if you, it depends on what rite you are. I know the Malachite rites and the Byzantine rites. Yeah. I don't know about Roman rite. I think they do. I think they just don't. It's like optional, which is weird.
No respect.
Yeah, the Church of Christ. Yeah, that makes sense. ever doing work, I've done the second floor. They, people don't usually come up to me anyways. If people came up to me, like, yeah. Yeah. Oh wow. You know, I'm kind of popping up a code. Yeah. Bring up another hoodie anyway, so I'll just bring up a code too. Actually, I can wear the code I'm wearing now. It's like it was 40. Oh my gosh, it was 40 degrees and raining, and it got down to like 30. It like I swear it started like snowing partially. It was insane. It was so cold. What are you doing? Looks super awesome. Look like those eyeballs from Terraria. You've mentioned Terraria before. You said you wanted.
Yes.
Again? What, like this weekend? You can go hit it up again. You should probably bring it up. Hello? Oh yeah, here. Make me a copy. There we go. My phone's tweaking. It's a video trip. That's weird. Maybe just wants something. Parker is like Peter. Parker's like an evil, you know. Anything like good happened today that you
Why
can
is
think
that?
of?
What? Why is that?
Any highs? That's
Yeah. Guys, this is not gonna work out the way I thought. I'll have to work on this on my own time. This is not very entertaining at all. So, we'll work on this. Hopefully try and get some stuff done and show you guys what I ended up building. Thank you guys so much for watching. See ya.